Donald Trump pardoned yet another criminal. And yet again, it's a person who not only committed the sort of crimes that he typically commits, but in this case is also tied to his business interests. And so this might well be one of the most corrupt pardons that Donald Trump, and sort of by definition, any US president has ever done. And although nothing will be done about it, and he could literally sell these pardons on Etsy if he wants to. At the very least, we have some tough questions from journalists, or I should say journalists, because I'm pretty sure at this point that Kaitlan Collins is the only journalist in DC at this point. So here she is asking him about this pardon.
You pardoned the founder of Binance. Can you explain why you chose to pardon him, and did it have anything to do with his involvement in your family's? The founder of Binance. He has an involvement in your own family's crypto business.
I believe we're talking about the separate, because I do pardon a lot of people. I don't know. He was recommended by a lot of people. A lot of people say that. Are you talking about the crypto person?
Yes.
A lot of people say that he wasn't guilty of anything. He served 4 months in jail. They say that he was not guilty of anything. That what he did. Well, you don't know much about crypto. You know nothing about. You know nothing about nothing. You're fake news. But let me just tell you that he was somebody that, as I was told, I don't know. I don't believe I've ever met him. But I've been told a lot of support. He had a lot of support. And they said that what he did is not even a crime. It wasn't a crime. That he was persecuted by the Biden administration.
Yeah, except that as Kaitlan Collins points out, he admitted to his crimes, which he very much committed. Okay, it was money laundering. But we can jump into some of the specifics. It's grotesque. This story has everything. It's got corruption. It's got pardons to benefit Donald Trump's own business interests. It has him protecting people who have helped to facilitate child SA. It's got everything of the modern era. But it is complicated because like Kaitlan Collins, I don't know anything about crypto or whatever, but what I do know is that this guy was responsible for Donald Trump's crypto interests getting literally billions of dollars. And now he's released him. And that is going to make further money for Donald Trump and for his crypto business in the future. This is, again, the fact that James Comer held hearings for years because he thought incorrectly that Joe Biden or Hunter Biden had gotten a check for $5 million. Meanwhile, every month there's another multi-billion-dollar instance of corruption with this administration. And James Comer, it doesn't look like anything to him, is so ridiculous. And I'm also, just before we jump into the specifics of the crime and why it's so ridiculous, I don't know why this would be the thing that would trigger me to say this, but when she talked about him admitting to his crimes and he shot back with, "You don't know anything about crypto, you don't know anything, you're fake news." I just thought, I know that it's this is theoretically a little bit dangerous because I saw the cancel culture that happened after Charlie Kirk was killed. But when Donald Trump's cardiovascular system finally gives up on him, and that's it, I am going to celebrate it, and I do not care if I'm fired as a result of it. We have all had to deal with so much aggressive, insane crap from this crap human that I am going to cheer. I am going to pop a bottle of champagne when his heart finally gives up. It will be a better day for everyone on the face of the earth, including the MAGA movement, by the way. I know that they won't see it, but their lives will be improved. Every elected Republican's lives will be improved. And behind the scenes, they'll be breathing a sigh of relief. They'll be popping champagne too. But I'm gonna do it, and I don't care if I get fired. I deserve it. We all deserve it when that finally happens. Now, there's also this big pardon. We'll talk about that. But Brett, I've been talking for a while. Feel free to jump in.
Do you think you get fired for that? I don't think you get fired for that.
No,
there's no way you get fired for that.
Probably not. No, there's no.
People wouldn't hear you do it because there'd be too much cheering in the streets to hear
But they're going to try to get people fired. They're going to try to get regular people fired.
I had a conversation yesterday about this where it was someone literally looked at me in the face and was like, when Charlie Kirk was killed, there were these people being inappropriate, celebrating his death. And I was like, Charlie Kirk, by saying bad things about Charlie Kirk, I was like, they were mad at his own words when we brought them up. They were mad we were doing that because it was not the time. And I was like, do you think Trump would ever wait? Their whole job is to find ways to give their side permission to be the worst at every possible moment.
100%.
Charlie Kirk called George Floyd a scumbag. he called that guy who's dead a scumbag. So it's not like I did anything worse. And if you're mad at me for it, and if you want to punish me physically, well, that violates your idea of who Charlie Kirk was, right?
Yeah.
Words, right? Just use words. For this, when Trump said
it won't be a violent thing, it will just be the natural conclusion of a lifetime of abusing his body in the same way he's abused our national psyche.
No, they'll blame it on his leftist ventricle when Trump dies of a heart attack.
Yeah.
So here's my favorite thing about this is Trump being like, you don't know anything about crypto. Trump, you don't know anything about crypto. You have made millions and millions, if not $1 billion off of crypto. And I guarantee you don't know how it works. That's why you told Kaitlan Collins she doesn't know how it works, because everything is projection. What ended up happening was guys like the dude that you pardoned came up with a scheme not too dissimilar from what like Chauncey Billups just got arrested for, where you're like, someone's doing insidery things where they know you're gonna like just pump and dump a bunch of cash from your own supporters. They just told you you can make money if you sign on to put your name on this thing, which by the way, is this guy's not like a wildly amazing businessman. His job is just to put his name on stuff because this world is about brand and not business. That's it. And so when he says he doesn't know about crypto, that's exactly what happened. He's factually wrong, and Kaitlan Collins obviously is not wrong about the fact that this dude admitted to his crimes. Who do you think is more up to date on that? Kaitlan Collins, former like Daily Caller reporter, made her way to CNN and now like somehow is the voice of reason in all of this. I think she is. I think I'm willing to bet she knows what she's talking about. I'm willing to bet Donald Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. And
I would bet every dollar I have on that.
And I've got a great crypto investment for you to do that, John.
Thank you, I appreciate that. She is right. And again, I'm not saying that there's no other good journalists or whatever, but like she is the best at dealing with Donald Trump. She can't stop him from saying something insulting to her, but she always is prepared for this stuff. And she makes a lot of these Republicans, not just Donald Trump, look like the goobers that they are. In any event, by the way, the crime that Binance, we'll close on this section soon. The crimes that Binance basically allowed to happen, like they didn't do any oversight of what was happening on their platform because they knew they would find criminality and they wanted to benefit from it financially, including money laundering, but not just money laundering, also child SA, narcotics trafficking, and terrorist financing. So the sort of things that theoretically, like if George Soros had done it, it would be a big deal, but Donald Trump can make money off of it. And again, he has already arguably, potentially his business has made billions of dollars, gotten access to billions of dollars. They will make hundreds of millions, if not billions more as a result of this. And he would have you believe when she says, hey, so you pardon this guy? Who? Oh, other people suggested it. I don't even know this guy that's responsible for billions of dollars that I have. Which, as always, and like with Ghislaine Maxwell, I haven't heard that name in so long. Either he is the actual Sleepy Joe that he warned us about, or he's just a massive liar, or more likely a combination of the two. The idea that, he has no idea. I don't pardon people as a result of doing research and due diligence. People just put it on my desk and I pardon them, whatever. I don't care if they facilitated child's SA. I can't be bothered. I got ballroom to deal with, everybody.